Hollywood Dogs by Maish Goldish. Lassie to the rescue! A blind man and his guide dog were crossing the street. Suddenly, a motorcycle hit them. They needed help. Luckily, a boy named Timmy and his collie, Lassie, were nearby. They rushed over. No one was badly hurt, but the guide dog was afraid to put his harness back on. Lassie knew just what to do. She stepped into the harness. After seeing how brave Lassie was, the guide dog put on the harness and went back to work. Lassie and Timmy were best friends. This story is not real. It happened on a popular television show, Lassie. TV viewers fell in love with this smart, brave, and caring dog. Week after week, she solved problems for her TV family and neighbors. Lassie seemed almost human. The Lassie TV series ran for almost 20 years. Many of the old shows are rerun on television today. Lassie and the cast of the TV show. A Lucky Break. Before her TV show, Lassie starred in movies. The Hollywood career of the dog that played Lassie began with a lucky break. In 1943, a studio was making a film called Lassie Come Home. Animal trainer Rudd Weatherwax had his collie, Pal, audition for the lead role. Another collie won the part. However, Pal was asked to be a stunt dog on the movie. Trainer Rudd Weatherwax and Lassie review a document that named Lassie honorary chairman of National Dog Week for the week of September 18th, 1948. During the filming, Lassie had to swim across a river. The dog playing Lassie refused. Weatherwax told the director that Pal could do it. Pal jumped into the water and swam across, just as he was instructed to do. Pal became the new Lassie. The director said, "Pal went into that river, but Lassie swam out." More than 300 dogs auditioned for the role of Lassie in the 1943 movie. The movie Lassie Come Home was based on a popular book by Eric Knight. Star treatment. Lassie Come Home was a big hit. Pal played the lead role in 6 more movies. He also starred in the first Lassie TV show. Pal became a major Hollywood celebrity. His name was even changed to Lassie. He got thousands of fan letters a week. The studio sent out his photo with his paw print stamped on it. It was called a pawtograph. Lassie at a news conference. Lassie lived like a star, too. He slept in his own large bedroom in his trainer's home. He ate in the best restaurants and stayed in fancy hotels. Lassie had his own car, boat, and private plane. He even had his own pet dog. Pal was a male dog who played a female role. Why? Male collies have more fur than females, so they look better on camera. Lassie the star. From homeless to Hollywood. Before Lassie, Hollywood already had a famous dog. He was a German shepherd named Rin-Tin-Tin. An American Army officer, Lee Duncan, found the homeless pup in France after World War I, 1914 to 1918. He brought the canine home to California, where he trained Rinty to be a performer. Rin-Tin-Tin was the first big Hollywood canine star. Unlike many others, Rin-Tin-Tin did his own action stunts. Rin-Tin-Tin developed an amazing talent. He could leap nearly 12 feet, 4 meters high. This skill got him a part in a movie in 1922 and made him famous. During his career, Rin-Tin-Tin made more than 25 movies. He was paid $1,000 a week. At the time, most people did not earn that much money. Rin-Tin-Tin, however, was a star. He even wore a dog collar with real diamonds. Rin-Tin-Tin was named after toy puppets that were popular with children in France. Rin-Tin-Tin movies were followed by a popular TV series in the 1950s. Finding shelter. Dog stars can come from anywhere. Higgins, a mixed breed, was living in an animal shelter in California. He was rescued by Frank Inn, a dog trainer. Higgins was a smart dog. He learned tricks quickly. In 1974, he starred in the movie Benji. It was a huge hit. Movie audiences fell in love with the character of Benji. News spread that the star had come from an animal shelter. Americans soon adopted more than 1 million dogs. More Benji movies followed. When Higgins got older, the director needed a new dog to play the part. So he searched animal shelters, hoping to find another star. Fortunately, he soon found one. After a film is made, most trainers keep the movie dogs instead of returning them to shelters. Benji works with another animal actor in the 1987 movie Benji the Hunted. Tricks of the trade. Some movie dogs perform amazing tricks. Buddy, a golden retriever, played basketball in the movie Air Bud, 1997. His trainer, Deborah Coe, taught him how to sink baskets. It took 6 months and nearly 4,000 tries to make his first one. Yet practice makes perfect. Buddy made more than 20,000 baskets in his career. Often, Buddy needed many tries to sink a basket. However, in the end, he always succeeded. Buddy used special basketballs in Air Bud. They were lighter and softer than real ones. They were also covered with grease. To make a basket, the trainer threw a ball at Buddy. The dog would leap up and try to bite it. Since the ball was greasy, he wasn't able to grab it. Instead, as the ball hit his mouth, he pushed it toward the basket. Score! The special basketballs used in Air Bud cost about $300 each. Buddy wore special sneakers made to fit his paws. Behind the scenes. Dog actors often do tricks with hidden help. The star of Beethoven, 1992, was a Saint Bernard. In one scene, he had to drag 2 people who were wrapped up in his leash. The couple sat on chairs by a table. On screen, it looked as if the dog was pulling the people, chairs, and table. However, even Beethoven wasn't that strong. The movie crew planned the scene carefully. They tied the table and chairs to a cable. The cable was attached to a truck. During filming, the truck stayed hidden from view as it pulled everything, including the couple. Beethoven simply ran alongside the cable, yet it looked as if he was doing all the work. Dog food is sometimes placed on an actor's clothes to get a dog to walk over to him or her. A scene from the movie Beethoven. In Beethoven's Second, 1993, the sequel to Beethoven, baby food was rubbed on Beethoven's face to get Missy, right, to kiss him. Stage fright. Most Hollywood hounds like Beethoven are lively. However, Terry, a Cairn Terrier, was different. She was very shy. When Carl Spitz first tried to train her, she hid under a bed for 3 weeks. Later, a movie director saw Terry. He thought she was perfect for the role of Toto in the movie The Wizard of Oz, 1939. She got the part. The movie The Wizard of Oz was based on the book The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Terry faced many challenges on the movie set. She was afraid of the large wind machines that blew during the storm scenes. Even worse, an actor accidentally stepped on her foot and sprained it. After several weeks, Terry recovered. She bravely finished the movie and became a star. Terry won the movie role because she looked like the drawings of Toto in the original book. Safety first. Years ago, animals often got hurt on movie sets. Today, the American Humane Association, AHA, works to keep the animals safe. Before a movie is made, people at the AHA read the script. Then they discuss scenes with the director. They also watch the actual filming to make sure the animal actors are never at risk. An AHA worker watches a dolphin during the shooting of the 1993 film Flipper. In The Shaggy Dog, 2006, a canine had to run into a closed window. The stunt was too dangerous for a real animal. The AHA asked the director to use a fake dog's head instead. On the screen, it looked real. At the end of the movie, the AHA stated, "No animals were harmed in the making of this motion picture." The AHA prevents animal actors from working too long without taking a break. A scene from The Shaggy Dog. Live on stage. A movie scene may be filmed many times. In plays, however, there are no second chances. A dog starring on Broadway must get it right the first time. Cindy Lou played the part of Sandy in the musical Annie, 1997. Trainer Bill Berloni taught her how to roll over and lie on her back on cue. She had to learn to be still when other actors said her name. Yet when Annie said it, she had to walk over to her. Annie and Sandy, Cindy Lou, during a performance. During rehearsals, Berloni used a piece of meat to help Cindy Lou learn her part. When she smelled the food, she knew where to stop on stage. Then, during the actual show, Berloni stood off stage. He gave her hand signals, telling her to stay, sit, or look left and right. Before Cindy Lou became a Broadway star, she was a stray dog. Like all actors, dogs must prepare before going on stage each night. Spots in the spotlight. Working with just one dog can be hard. Working with hundreds is a real challenge. Gary Giro had to train 230 puppies for the movie 101 Dalmatians, 1996. He needed more than 101 dogs for a good reason. Pups grow quickly. During filming, a new batch of puppies replaced the old ones every week. Using new dogs caused a problem. Dalmatian pups do not look exactly the same. The size and placement of their spots are different. So how could pups that did not look alike play the same character? All it took was a little help from a makeup artist. The dog's spots were added and removed with a safe color dye. After filming, the dye washed off easily. The person in charge of the animals in a movie is called a wrangler. Many other animals besides Dalmatians, such as these raccoons, were trained for 101 Dalmatians. How to become a star. Many proud dog owners think their dogs could be Hollywood stars. Trainer Gary Giro runs an animal talent agency. He looks for dogs that can sit, stay, walk, and bark on command. They should be able to learn new tricks quickly, as well as fetch objects and crawl backwards. Also, they must know how to remain still in a noisy setting. Gary Giro gives Ketch the command to bark. Giro says dog actors must be healthy. They need lots of energy. They should look happy and excited. Like human actors, dogs must also look right for the part. Few dogs become movie stars. It takes talent and luck to succeed. Yet one thing is certain. In the future, Hollywood hounds will continue to thrill movie audiences. Dog actors learn to perform, even with bright lights, loud noises, and busy people all around them. Christy Campbell, who works with Gary Giro, trains Eddie. Just the facts. After Pal retired as Lassie, his sons and grandsons continued to play the role in films and on TV. Some of Rin-Tin-Tin's relatives work today as real-life search and rescue dogs. A total of 40 animal trainers worked on the set of 101 Dalmatians. The cast and crew had to wash their feet before walking through the puppy area. It helped to keep the fragile pup safe from disease. The first dog to play Sandy in Annie on Broadway appeared in 2,333 performances. Often, several look-alike dogs play the same character in a movie. Each dog is used for a different job. One dog may be best for doing stunts. Another dog may look cutest in close-up shots. Another dog may be friendliest with human actors. About 75% of all dog actors come from animal shelters. The American Humane Association began to protect animal actors after a horse was run off a cliff and killed during the filming of a movie in 1939. Common breeds: Hollywood dogs, Collie, German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, Saint Bernard, Cairn Terrier, Dalmatian.